Yes people, what's happening? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are all doing well. We have got more transfer updates for you lot. Yes, Manchester United already seemingly very busy. We've had a bid for Jarrad Branthwaite put in, the young English centre-back. That has been rejected, with Everton wanting £70 million for him. United made a bid of 35, and it's assumed maybe at some point they'll meet in the middle. We've got rumours and reports on how Manchester United will be back in with another bid for him very soon. But today we are focusing on Joshua Zirkzee. Zirkzee, everything. Yeah, that guy. We're focusing on Joshua Zirkzee and how the young Dutch forward could be coming to Manchester United. That's because David Ornstein broke the news about that yesterday, saying that Manchester United were aware of his €40 million buyout clause in the contract and interest in him was advanced. Although there were no talks between the two clubs, there were talks between United and his agent, and there was possibility of that going down. And now we're hearing how that could be a full hijack of AC Milan's move, with more updates today on that one, and how Manchester United could appease his agent Kia Joorabchian in terms of getting this deal done. Kia Joorabchian, if you remember, was the agent who brought Tevez amongst many other players. He's been the agent for so many players. But Tevez and Mascherano, remember when they got brought to West Ham, and then Man United got Tevez, and then City got Tevez? Kia Joorabchian was the guy that was at the centre of that. So make of that what you will. But yesterday we got some of these reports from David Ornstein, and now today we're hearing some more reports on that potential move for Joshua Zirkzee, which we'll be giving you the update on. There's loads more to get stuck into as well, so let's get started. Before we do though, hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share, keep it locked to the channel. As you can see, I'm not in my usual spot. Sometimes I'm backwards and forwards. At the moment, I'm trying to get a new house, so it's all up in the air at the minute, but I'm going to still try keep bringing you these videos. And of course, we've got the summer to look forward to, where Manchester United head to the States. Well, I'll be heading to the States with Manchester United. We're not with Manchester, following Manchester United. Los Angeles, San Diego, South Carolina, we will be there. Cannot wait. We'll have plenty to come as well, so make sure you're hitting that like button and subscribing. So the story came from David Ornstein in The Athletic yesterday, which said that Manchester United were exploring a deal for Bologna striker Joshua Zirkzee. Interest had advanced, and dialogue with the striker's camp. 23-year-old was among multiple options. No club-to-club talks yet, but Manchester United are considering an approach and are aware of a €40 million buyout clause in the contract. €40 million, around £35 million, around the bid that we made for Jarrad Branthwaite, funnily enough. And that is the bid, obviously that is the price that it will take to get this man from Bologna. It looks like he's going to be making a move at some point in the next, next transfer window. In this transfer window, he's going to be off. But let's have a look at this article from David Ornstein. He says, Man United are exploring a deal to sign Dutch striker Joshua Zirkzee from Bologna. Club-to-club talks have yet to take place, but United are speaking to the 23-year-old's representatives, and their interest is advanced. The Premier League side are considering an approach to their Serie A counterparts as they weigh up Zirkzee among a number of candidates to strengthen manager Erik ten Hag's attack. Zirkzee's contract includes a £34 million release clause that potentially makes the situation more straightforward, but discussions would still be needed with Bologna, with his salary and agent commissions also a factor. The Netherlands youth international, a late call-up to their senior squad for the European Championships, has a range of options himself following a very impressive 23-24 campaign. He thrived under Thiago Motta at Bologna, scoring 11 goals, providing 5 assists as they achieved qualification for the Champions League for the first time. Having joined Bayern Munich's academy from Eredivisie side Feyenoord as a 16-year-old, Zirkzee was loaned to Italian side Parma and Anderlecht before joining Bologna in an €8.5 million deal in 2022. He was only called up to Ronald Koeman's squad for Euro 2024 after Frankie de Jong and Koopmeiners withdrawals through injuries. He was an unused substitute in the Netherlands' 2-1 victory over Poland on Sunday. In terms of his style, he's a tall lad, really tall lad, but his dribbling ability is absolutely fantastic. And this article goes on to say, United could do with a profile in attack to help goalkeeper Andre Onana's long passes, or Lisandro Martinez's line splitters from central defence to stick up front. Højlund showed signs of impressive movement and finishing ability in his debut season. He did not always convince while leading the line under Ten Hag, where the transitional nature of United's play meant too much was often asked of him. With a partner such as Zirkzee, who is more comfortable dropping deeper and linking with attackers, Højlund could be freed of the burden of facing both centre-backs to use his qualities higher up the pitch. For games in which Ten Hag opts for a sole striker, their differing profiles means there will always be an alternative available from the bench. Now, you got to say, in terms of that, United need another striker. We need another striker now. Him and Højlund are very similar ages. Some people will go, do we need two similarly young strikers? Are they going to get in each other's way in terms of their progression? I don't think that to be the case, especially when you've only got two. Now, if you had more, fair enough, I could kind of see where you're coming from. But with only two strikers, United should be playing around 60 games a season. You'd assume both would get enough game time as possible, and the competition would be good as well, wouldn't it? So Man United definitely need competition. Also, looking at the price point, the calibre of player, I'm really impressed with the way Manchester United are going. We're looking for those young players that, you know, we could potentially snag in a nice deal. You look at Branthwaite and their PSR issues at Everton. You know, you look at his release clause here. You know, we kind of not having to break the bank too much to get these players in. And whilst you're hearing talk about Everton wanting 70 million for Branthwaite, I don't think they're ever going to get that. And they know that. So United are kind of posturing with them as well. Now, the posturing for this deal comes with Hijacking, because he wants a commission for this deal, which is around 40%, around 15 million euros. As of yet, AC Milan have kind of balked at that. We heard a report that said Man United's first contacts with Zirkzee's agent, Hijacking, were positive. He's willing to give United a discount on his commission, no discount to AC Milan, with whom relations are terrible. Then we heard from Fabrizio Romano, United asked for info on Joshua Zirkzee's salary, commissions, release clause details last week. AC Milan still have an agreement with Zirkzee on contract, planning to pay 40 million euro clause, but deal depends on commission. So they don't want to pay the commission. Manchester United hopefully can get a discount on that commission, but it would still be a hefty commission. Although with you paying only 34 million pounds for the player, would it be sensible to kind of just make that deal happen? Sport Witness had looked at some of the reports in Italy as well, and he said, and they kind of go with the angle of it being so convenient for Hijacking that when he's hit a wall with AC Milan, United show up with serious intent. Agent wants 40% commission. They say surely no way Man United entertain that, and Milan's stance in Gazzetta is that we will not pay 50 million euro in commissions either now or in the future. So Man United obviously probably going to pay closer to that 15 million that he wants if we were to make a deal happen. And Florian Plettenberg comes out and says, been told that concrete talks between United and Hijacking have started. Zirkzee is a top target for the attack of Man United again. And as I've revealed today, after a total agreement with AC Milan is not in sight at this stage. Understand Man United with good chances to hijack the deal. Red Devils now working on a total verbal agreement. Open race. Ten Hag wants him. However, a deal with Milan is not out of the question. Sky Sports have been running with the same news as well. So this is seemingly everywhere right now, and possibly could happen. We had a few more stories as well. Man United are keen to do business early in the transfer window and are expected to improve their £35 million offer for Jarrad Branthwaite. That come from Simon Stone. We also hear that Amad Diallo is a key part of Erik ten Hag's plans going forward. Alongside Maino, Garnacho and Højlund. I'm happy to hear that news as well. Delighted to hear that news. In fact, I was a little bit worried we'd let go of Amad Diallo, and I think he's an absolute baller. So pleased to see that he should be involved for next season. Kobbie Mainoo as well has been speaking on Erik ten Hag, and he said he's already got 2 trophies in the bag, and hopefully there are more to come. It's nice to have that peace of mind. We know what manager we're going back to in the new season. I am so grateful for him. I cannot thank him enough. That's nice to see and hear as well. But yes, the main story at the moment, Man United going for Zirkzee. The deal to be made with his club, pretty straightforward. But can we and will we agree that commissions deal with Hijacking? It all seemingly hangs on that at the moment. And also we could be back in with a bid for Jarrad Branthwaite. So I'll be back very, very soon with more news. Make sure you keep it locked. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll see you in a bit.